Good day, good day, good day. CRUCIAN Mahogany here, and welcome back to my channel, Caribbean Superstitions. Y'all have any superstitions? Well, I have a few that I'm going to share with you. The elders tell you the stories about certain things you hear over and over and over. They will tell you, don't do this, don't do that because of this, and don't do that because of this. Some of them might not seem to make sense, and we may not understand exactly why it supposedly made sense to them, but I'll tell you, they stick with you. And I'm sure they had a reason for why they had to tell us to do those things or to not do those things. They had their understanding of how life works. And I'm not going to go against them, okay? I'm not going against them. You hear me? I respect my elders. Here are some superstitions that we used to have in the Caribbean, and some that I can tell you that I have experience with that came true. If you eat fruit late at night, that's gonna make you get nightmares. Any fruit. Back home we have all kind of beautiful fruits that we have in the house because of the seasons. I told you about that in the other video. Go and check it out. Mind you, it probably was more of a health situation because you're not supposed to eat late at night. But I don't know, they didn't tell me that. They didn't explain that to me. If your left hand itch, that means you giving money out. If your right hand itch, that means you getting money. Or is it the backwards? Either way, I don't remember which one now, and that's crazy because I used to hear it so much. But one of these hands is you giving money. I think it's the right hand. You giving money, and the left hand means you're going to get money. So if your right hand itching, woo, somebody coming to get their money from you. Have you ever heard of that? If your eye jump, when sometimes your eye be jumping? If your eye is jumping, that means somebody is talking about you. They got your name in their mouth. They talking about you. You might not know who it is. Maybe you might have a feeling. You might have a guess. But somebody talking about you. Yes, they are. Because my elders tell me so. So that's what it is. In the Caribbean, we believe in dreams as having much more meaning than just a dream. When you dream certain things, it means certain things. If you dream fish, that means somebody is pregnant. If you dream of a funeral, that means somebody is getting married. If you dream of a wedding, somebody is going to pass. Speaking of that come in trees. You know of one person that passed away. People are looking to find out who the next two gonna be. There will be 3 people that will pass away. If you actually in real life see a centipede, you know what a centipede is? Centi means 100. So centipede is a animal, a little crawly thing that's little wormish looking thing, but it have over 100 legs and they just be moving. They can be poisonous. If you see a centipede with your own eyes, that means somebody is pregnant. And I have had that happen on numerous occasions, actually on 3 occasions where I see centipede. And I'm not talking about just in the Virgin Islands, I'm talking about I see centipede in the States. I couldn't believe that I see a centipede in the States because I never saw a centipede in the States. But shortly after I see this centipede was a baby one, a small one. Shortly after I see the centipede, one of my friends was pregnant. Yes. So this one is true. So because this one is true, all of them must be true, right? Anyways. Don't sweep at night. If you sweep at night, you're looking for spirits to come to you. Spirits come in. We call them jumbi. You're sweeping in the jumbi. Or if you must sweep, leave it in a corner until the morning comes. Don't put it in the trash. Don't dust it up in your dustpan. No. Leave it in a corner. And then in the morning, when the sun rises, you go ahead and you take that dust and you put it in the trash. Oh, this is a big one. This is a big one. If you are like by yourself, you're there home by yourself, right? And you hear somebody call your name, don't answer. It is said that spirits will call your name, and when you answer, they will take your voice and use your voice to trick other people. You just like hear somebody call your name. Oh, They say, Jessica, Jessica. And you say, yes. They're going to take your voice. And then you looking around and you see nobody in call you. Even if people home and you go around and you say, you call me? No, I'm in call you. They took your voice. Don't sweep people's foot. If somebody sweep your foot, you're never getting married. Don't sweep people's foot. You tell them to excuse themselves and you move. Let them move their foot or raise their foot up off the ground so that you don't sweep their foot. If you are pregnant, you don't tell anybody your due date, because if they have bad mind, they could put bad omen on your baby. You let them know, hey, I'm having a baby, sure. What's your due date? I don't know. You keep it secret. You keep it to your chest. Another thing when you're pregnant is you just don't let anybody, any old body, you know how people come up to you and say, oh, can I rub your belly? Or maybe they just come up and rub your belly just like that. No. Not everybody can rub your belly, because again, if they have evil intentions or bad mind, they could be causing harm to your child. They could be putting a curse on you. So you don't tell them your due date and you don't let them touch your belly. If you come home after midnight, you don't want to bring any jumbi with you. You have to walk in your doorway backwards. Now that one, I never do that one. So maybe I have all kind of jumbi with me. It is said they will come behind you. And because your back is to them, you're not going to know that they come in with you. So you keep your front to them so they can't come in. So if you come in after midnight, you're supposed to walk in your doorway backwards. Cleaning your house prior to the new year brings you good luck. So you don't come into the new year with a dirty house. Make sure your house is well clean. I mean, this is not what they talk about spring cleaning. You know what they talk about spring cleaning? No, we do that at the end of the old year. Old year done, when new year come in, you should have every crevice, every orifice, every corner of your house clean so that you will have good wishes and good tidings for the year. Now let me know in the comments below. You tell me. Have you ever heard of any of these things? And if you have, is it true? It's true, but some of them, as I told you, some of them, they look like they could be true.